what's up, everybody? We're just hanging out again. We're watching Die High by Brad Oz and Matt Oz and all sorts of great people. I know we got Bambrick in here at one point. Josh, what's up? Watching people skate my locals. I think they just redid that part. Anyway, it's pretty cool to see people. There's Smallenberg. People skating Holland Parks and absolutely killing it. I haven't seen Huizinga at all, though. I think it'd be funny to watch them rip that little prefab Woodward Park. Oh, here we go. More Dirksey. I love this park. This is right by my house. Well, 2 miles, 3 miles from my house. Blasting. I was really hoping I would, like, maybe see myself as a young skateboarder in one of those videos, but it's like, there's no way I would see people doing aggressive inline and not have been shocked. I would have thought that was so cool. Thanks for being here, DQ, Roller Rainier. Appreciate you guys. I saw that the new M12 is out. Very interesting skate. We'll talk about that in just a minute. I'm also seemingly live streaming to portrait and to vertical, because I guess there's shorts streaming on YouTube now. Yeah, you can look at it. I'll show you. This is what I'm seeing on my end. I'm confused how this works. Like, because when I switch to the monitor, obviously this, like, the shorts or the portrait stuff is not going to follow me. Yeah, so it'll just show what's on screen. It's very interesting. I guess they're also implementing AI, like, highlight reels, essentially, at the end of streams, that I can turn key points of the stream into shorts. I don't know what they're doing. Do you think Rosa sent Ilya the new piece Rainbow Skate because both are banned in Russia? Nah, you got in trouble for even looking at it online. Give peace a chance. What's up, Sean? Hey, what's up, Terrorize? Yeah, so let's talk about it. The new M12 from Rosas. I'll just be real, I don't like it, but that's okay. I do not vibe with this at all. It just looks like such an afterthought, which I know is not the point. Like, it's clearly this was a lot of planning in place, because Nils did a whole video where they, like, painted the road and did put peace on the road, like, in almost the same looking font, if I remember correctly, like, on the road from up high. And then the paint splatter. So, you know, I see it. I've seen a lot of people like it, and it's not that I dislike the colors, or I just don't like the execution. I don't think the execution is great, but I do absolutely love what they're going for. I like that they're collabing with artists. This guy has 31,000 followers, so that's something. Is he always wearing a mask? What is this? Is he wearing a mask in these? What in the heck? Anyway, so there's the M12. It's an M12 Plus. It looks like it has coordinates on the frame, which, if I had to guess, is probably where they painted the street. And I think it's pretty cool, but I gotta ask, because I have not confirmed yet. Are they donating the proceeds to anything? Cause the skate cost 450 euros, which is 522 US dollars for an M12. I don't know, y'all. I don't vibe with that at all. That's just me. But are they donating the proceeds of this? Like, if it's that expensive for a reason, that's cool. That's awesome. I'm gonna just read through this, but I'm pretty sure I didn't see anywhere. Peace lives in the small daily actions, in our thoughts, our friendships, our skating. It's the creative freedom to do what we love and to share energy with others. Skating has shown me that we're all more alike than different, and that's where real power lies. Agreed. The new skate, designed in collaboration with legendary Latvian street artist Kiwi, carries our shared wish for society, a message we both continue to express through our work. I respect the crap out of that. M12 Plus Janssens piece. Bio-based plastic, new larger sole plate, RL2 liner, RF1 frame, made in Italy, 60mm 92A wheels, handmade painted with eco-friendly colors, or handmade painting. Handmade painting. So are these all going to be unique? Are they all 300 are hand painted differently? Because I mean, that's cool. I don't think it'd be interesting to have to pull off this gradient every single time, so I'm guessing they're talking about they're replicating a hand painting every time they print it on there. Plastic-free packaging. Yeah, right here. The price isn't very peaceful. It's hateful, even. Yeah, I mean, congrats to Nils. Well-deserved. I do really appreciate the sentiment, and I do not want to take away from that. Peace is important, and the more we talk about it, the more we try to bring people together, the better. We should all be supporting each other, so I support you, Nils and Roses, but I can't support you with $522. I can't. I'm sorry. I didn't read anything about them donating it, and I do not see anything here, so it's like, why is it so expensive? I'm sure Kiwi's getting a slice, Nils is getting a slice, and then Roses, obviously. And that's probably why. But I don't know. I'm just kind of like, put your money where your mouth is, and you're gonna sell people the peace skate. Give a piece to peace. You feel me? You dig? Maybe I'm just being a little keyboard warrior here. My bad, but that's my thoughts. Hey, appreciate you, Terrorize. Design seems a little haphazard. Good way to put. Good way to put that. Skates are so fire. Hey, Russ. Well, I'm glad you like them. They're not necessarily for me, but it's only because of the execution. I don't know. I think it's the designer in me that I just feel like a PNG was dropped on this skate, you know, and it's just like, ooh, good to go. Yeah, thanks for being here. No way. And Russ Dilly, appreciate you. Roses is smoke crack with these prices. Recolored M12s. Yeah, man, the price is way too much. Probably some money going to Nils, yeah, and then going to Kiwi, right. Like, money to Nils, money to the collab artist. I do wonder how much, but $522. Youch. Plastic-free packaging, but the skates are plastic. The irony. I love that. What's up, Ben? Thanks for being here. They gotta chill on the plastic-free the plastic-free plastic brag. At work and on stream, that's the best. Bio-based plastic, imagine it breaks easy. Haven't they been using that for a while, or is that just me? Let's go to the other skates and see. Maybe not. No, bio-based plastic on the M12 Low Team Nardo. Bio-based plastic on the Bobbies. So it looks like they've been using it for a while. Yeah, I gotta say, this picture was incredibly misleading. I thought it was like, I was really hoping it was gonna be like a swirled in the paint design. But you know, to each their own. I like a lot of skates that a lot of people hate, so that's okay. We were out grinding up our plastic skates parts intentionally. If any of his really cared about microplastic, if any of us really cared about microplastics, we'd quit. Oh, that's a good point. That was a good point. I just don't want to eat microplastics. Been doing a custom setup for that much. Yeah. Yeah, that's a lot of money, man. Like, I've spent a lot of money on skates, don't get me wrong. I mean, I bought the factions when they first came out, and what, those were $400 something, so, and that was not a complete skate, so, like, I get it. It's definitely, like, it's already an industry thing to charge a lot for skates, so I get it, but $522, not including shipping for an M12, does not sit right with me. And then, Specifically, I don't know. I really was hoping it was like, because I saw the price first, and then I went back to read, but I was like, I really hope they're donating some of this. I don't know. Whatever. Game over. Yeah, that's just me. That's just me. Not like it matters a whole lot, but sorry to distract from the cool things that Nils and Kiwi did. They painted a whole street. Let me see if I can find that quick. And I respect the values. The values are important. Support peace, you know, but I kind of wish that if I was buying this skate, that's what I was really doing. Yeah, so here's where I'm guessing those coordinates lead to. 250 meter peace sign. 1,000 liters of paint. Yeah, I respect it. It's pretty neat. Letter height 44 meters. It's pretty cool. Right, yeah, the M12 doesn't fit me, so it's not even something I'm considering. Grind my microplastics over your meal. Like I work at Olive Garden. Bring in a rub brick and friggin' rub your skate on top of my food. Who knows? It could be delicious. I think we're onto something here. Why are we microplasticking? We should be macroplasticking. It's like microdosing and macrodosing. Oh, I've moved on from microdosing. I'm on to macrodosing. You guys see in the new season of Sunny in Philadelphia, they start like eating these really, really hot peppers and they just can't stop. They get addicted to the hot peppers. I love that. Say when. What's up, Ronnie? Better be plastic-free paint. No, I disagree. It better be all plastic paint. I disagree. That better be microplastic paint right there. If it's not, I send it back. I want microplastics on my food. Oh, interesting. On their website, they have 3 categories for the aggressive inline Rosas skates. The M12s, the Fifth Element, and the Dogma. Because it's it makes sense, because it's an M12 with the Fifth Element sole plate. I know a lot of people don't vibe with this, but I'd take this over the new M12 any day. That's just me, though. Man, they got a lot of sizes left. What about the other one? These have been out for a while, too. Okay, well, this one sells a little bit better. I do not vibe with this one. It's all personal opinion. It's all personal, okay? WhatsApp messages. Oh, the Get Rolling crew. Boot mold has been around since the first Congo War for over 500. This is the first Congo War. Oh, that's hilarious. 500 US dollars for a Congo era skate. Yo, what's up, Solomon? So I'm gonna ask you right now, my friend. I got a very important question for you, Solomon. Let's say you were looking to buy skates, okay? Let's say you even had a hefty budget. Let's say you had $600. This skate right here. How much would you pay for this skate? Everything you see in this photo you would get. This is a new piece skate. The Pro Rider has been really big about harping on peace, which is important. I say harping, but that sounds disrespectful. I respect Nils's strive for it, and it's important, you know. But I'm curious. We were just talking about the price of this skate, and would like to know. And for reference, honestly, good skates are going like. You could spend up to $300, $400. You could spend $300 and get a good complete skate. Yeah. Oh well. Mike spoiled it. Thanks for being here, Mike. How you doing? Appreciate you. Oh man, 1977 plastic ice skate. This is the Congo era piece skate, is what we're calling it. PJ is riding those Dogmas now. Well, see, that fits his style. I'm here for it. I saw him skating the Dogmas before, and I was like, see, like, that's his, it fits his style, in my opinion. Personal opinion, Alex Sam's section could be section of the year from Seasick. I'll have to rewind that one back. It was definitely good. $50 plus shipping. Yeah, so you're paying closer to $600 for these skates. Ouch. Yeah, it's a lot of money, you know, and I really thought it was gonna be paired with a, like, essentially we're asking you to pay this price because we're donating this amount every single time you buy a skate, you know? But, I mean, they gotta pay Nils and they gotta pay Kiwi, the guy who helped them collab on this, but maybe 200. See, like, for a skate that's been around for so long, Solomon, that's totally okay. I would, like, that's fine, you know? That's a good price. Let's see what their other skates are. The other M12s. Let's compare to the cheapest M12 that they have. What other M12s have we got? So you can get... Oof. Yeah, they went up in prices, y'all. Okay, you can get this one, the low Team Malva, for 200 euros. Should be what, like 220 bucks? 200 euros US dollars. 230. I mean, you're paying close to 300 when you're paying for shipping. These skates are out of Italy, by the way. Roses. I wonder. I mean, I know people swear by their Roses skates that like them, and I know that they still sell. M12 UFS small sizes. What the heck? What is this? The Hazelton is 185 euros. I need to know more about this. Small sizes. Oh, okay. Yeah, it literally is just sizes they don't sell in the other colorways. Okay. I don't hate this frame. It looks so basic, but I like it, honestly. Very minimalistic. Anyway, yeah, that's a lot of money for skates. Yeah, the section was absolutely great. Definitely gonna have to rewatch that. I guess we could pull it up. Seasick. Per diems. Oh, by the way, the stream is streaming in portrait and vertical. I don't really know how that works yet. I was talking about it before. If anybody has any more info on how this works, this is what I'm seeing on my end. And obviously when I switch here, you'll see it obviously there's nothing that's going to keep it pertinent to... I have no control over what portrait shows. Maybe if I updated my OBS and whatever, I'd maybe have control over. But I don't know even how to make this work, to be real. I would just have to have my face in the middle of the screen the whole time. I'm very confused by... Like, I get what they're doing, but I am confused by it. Anyway. Tabernacle, what's up, Tree? Just vibing. A Nar Street says tonight with Benji. Well, I like to hear it. If you guys haven't seen Seasick yet, we're watching Seasick by Per Diems Seattle crew. Where's Alex's section? Anybody got a timestamp? Let's let it play. Perfect song. I don't remember what the song was. Tom Moise put out some members only video critiquing the skates. Oh boy. What do you have to say? Does anybody know? Street skaters that only skate in street spots, no skate parks, will never have peace due to the fact that we have to deal with security guards and self-entitled Karens. Well, that's the point of the skate. You pay almost $600 US, and then when security comes up to you, be like, no, I'm skating for peace, dog. What? What, you don't like peace? What are you? Some kind of jerk? Oh, hello, spider. What in the heck? What? Get out of here. You dropping down on my desk like this? What are you doing? You got a bunch of markings on you, too. You look creepy. I don't like it. Yeah, keep moving. Keep going. I don't know what kind of spider you are, and you creep me out when you do that. When you do that there. Get off my desk. He's fine. He doesn't care about me. You can't buy me, hot dog man. I threw it on the ground. I can't say I've had any Karens or security guards come after me in my little bit of street skating, but I'm sure it will happen. If you broke, just say so. What, you can't afford peace? If you ain't paying for peace, just say you're broke, okay? Just say you're broke and you're hateful. We get it. You like evil and you like money, okay? We get it. Hey, Ronnie, just say you ain't for peace, bro. Just say you ain't for peace. Portrait is vertical. Yeah, that's true. It's probably for post-editing reasons. You can make reels for IG, YouTube Shorts. You know, that's a good point. That's probably what it is. It is? I can go check. Can I, like... I was under the impression that it's live streaming both, but yeah, that would make more sense. That it just is, like, saving for highlights. Which I'm definitely going to use, and I'm going to litter my YouTube Shorts with just absolutely awful AI-generated clips, I'm sure. I've used a few of these AI-generated, like, stream things, just free trials to see what it's like, and every single time it just grabs absolutely crap. I love that every single company is diving into AI as if they know what they're doing, and every single person, I don't know of anybody that's doing it right now. And I'm sure there's some, but you know me, gifted AI hater. Alright, let me see. I'm gonna go to my YouTube. I was pretty sure that it's basically live streaming simultaneously, but I do not know. But I think, Sean, I'm pretty sure you're right. Yeah, so is Shorts live streaming even a thing? I guess I just kind of assumed that that's what it meant, but I guess it makes more sense that it would be just for the highlight reels. Because I've been just looking around, it's like, I keep seeing this AI short, like, recap thing sent to me, or advertised to me, but I couldn't figure out how to use it. Maybe this is how, and that would make total sense. Because I was reading that there are Shorts live streams. I think I'm just insane, and I just read that wrong. Interesting. Okay, well I guess we'll see. I should be able to turn this live stream into Shorts somehow. I mean, it saved me time. If it's done right and they perfect it in the future, I'm here for it. Dotson. Me? All my clips are always in my videos. I ain't got new clips at the moment other than what I just uploaded for the anti-rocker video. I was gonna go out to skate yesterday, and it started hailing. I was like, excuse me? So I just went to the gym. I am sore. I'm starting my workout regimen again, but I do not work out much during the summer. I just skate, do push-ups, and I skate throughout the summer because I'm like, if I'm gonna go be active, I'm gonna go to the skate park for 4 hours. I'm not gonna go to the gym for an hour and then go skate for 3 hours, or vice versa, skate 3. I was like, I'm gonna spend all my time at the skate park. But as it gets gross, it's like, man, yeah, I feel it today. To combat the Rose's Peace Skate, the Them 901 Problems edition. The peace and problems skate. I actually kind of like that. Peace and problems. Tried to view it in a vertical way, don't see the option. Yeah, I think I was just wrong about that. I was reading that people were saying they could stream simultaneously. And maybe I just don't know how to access it, but I could have swore that I saw that. I'm gonna have to do more research. I will use that forever. Yeah, no, that definitely broke up the pace when he was jumping through the tree. I know exactly what you're talking about. Oh, okay. Portrait and vertical, my bad. Horizontal and portrait. Landscape and portrait. It's been around. Yeah, J-Ba, famously, if you broke, just say so, when defending a skate made by somebody who threatened to break a teenager's legs. Not his best moment. Sean. Oh my god. So all these guys make skating look so good. I agree. They kill it. These are some of the best in the game, man. Ironically, one of the best skaters in the game, my opinion. His name is Josiah Blee. And he's in this at one point too, but yeah, it's good stuff. Oh, hell no. Really hit the spot. Like Aragon in the Game of Blade saying, watch the hand, player. Watch the hand. Hey, Ben was gonna leave Florida today. What, to go back home or go to Texas? But he decided to stay another few weeks. So is he not going to Carriers? Because that's coming up, right? Don't forget the God's prosperity is coming 2026 after a small Kickstarter of 100K. Josiah Blee. If you broke, just say so. Peace through roses. Peace through roses. Amazing. Oh man. Oh dang. Rock gaps. Cool. Oh yeah, chain link fence ride. I'm here for it. That looked like a heel break. Ooh, gritty. That's awesome. I feel like nowadays I see more people stoked to see rollerblading than anything. Dang, okay. Ayo Soul on the curvy rail. Just to gas up the chat, more often than not, these guys only look better than y'all because of really good filmers. You ain't wrong, ain't wrong. Truly, they're just a lot better than me, but you're right. A good filmer makes a lot. Sean. Yeah, if this wasn't filmed well, don't get me wrong, it wouldn't be as intoxicating, I agree, but they're just also a whole lot better than me, personally. Frankie's is this weekend, Blading Cup next, then Carriers. Ben's dropping to Carriers. I mean, if he's staying in Florida for a few weeks, is it a couple weeks or a few weeks? Because he's still got 3 weeks to get out to Texas for Carriers. But I know that in the stream, people were talking about that, Mike, in your stream. It is good filming, though. Their crew is probably the most solid. I mean, I can agree. They are solid, clean skaters. Yeah, look at that. Come on. Beautiful. You ain't catching me doing none of this anytime soon. Ugh, what the heck? Dang. Zero front torque. Ugh. into AO fish? Nah. Dude, look at this rail. Ugh. He's skating the caps. He don't care. Should have changed the roses to roses on the peace skate. I feel like there's a lot of things I could have done with the peace skate, but you know, I'm just a keyboard warrior over here. Shout out to Nils. He was the first religion interview, so no hate. He was the first interview on my channel, so you know what, Nils? I respect it. I hope get your bag, boy. Woo! Dang, okay. Even Ben doesn't know his upcoming schedule. Well, yeah, that's a given. Ben has not changed, and I respect that a whole lot. I love that about Ben. And I remember that, man, it was that bitter cold where we were just hanging out, and it ended up being like 11:50, and he's like, "Yo, will you drive me to get some pizza?" I was like, I mean, sure, why not? And he calls like Domino's, and he's like, "Hey guys, do you guys have hot and ready pizzas?" And they're like, "Well, that's Little Caesars, but we still have some pizzas that are still made, but we close in 10 minutes. Can you be here before that?" He's like, "Oh yeah, we could be there." And he looks it up, and he's like, "Oh, you guys, okay, yeah, no, we can be there." And then he hangs up. He's like, "So they're 10 minutes away. We gotta go right now." And we made it. He got his pizza. But yeah, I love Ben. He's a spontaneous dude. Adds a lot to the vibe factor. I think he's leaving November 7th now. So is that to where? To Texas? Yeah, these guys are really clean. No, that's for sure. I can show y'all sketchy. You want to see sketchy? I got sketchy. They're definitely very clean in this one. Visit fam in Texas. Cool. That's pretty sweet. You guys got to get another stream in. I don't know how much he's vibing with the stream nowadays, but it's always fun. I appreciate when you guys do that, just because I miss the vibes. Dotson Blee Sams. Sick. Dropping and carrying. Dropping carriers. Always take the trick from the side you jumped on, but what if you land lava? mid skating. Mike with the Gen Z terms out here. He's younger than me already. I'm really interested to see what clips that YouTube AI is gonna pull out of this stream. It's not gonna look good. Oh yeah, absolutely. You're absolutely right. But yeah, these guys are they are very, very good. For sure. Yeah, Blee's amazing. Absolutely no doubts there. I got some Solomon skates on the way, by the way. Sol, I don't know if you knew, but one of the most popular brands back in the day that people still skate, and the company does not make blades anymore. People still skate the Solomon skates because they're just like that coveted. Homie's sending me out some Solomons. I don't remember. Are they ST8s? I should look. I don't even remember. Oh, I just like have to. The biggest thing about being in this community, though it is amazing and everyone is so incredibly dialed in, and they're all I have so many messages, and like I have to dedicate like the 30 minutes to the hour of the day that I'm not doing work for other things, or not filming myself, or not planning for filming, or not doing stuff specifically for the arcade, which is every day. And then if not my other job, I just like, I got so many sticks in the fire. that I have to like dedicate a speed reading to these messages when I wake up and I got like 20 messages because everybody's sending me stuff and it's awesome. I love it, but I forget so much of it slips through the cracks. Here we go. So, I am not familiar with Solomon skates. What model is this? Everyone look at my webcam real quick. What model is this skate? ST8? ST9? I don't know. I'm gonna make a video that's very, very clickbaity too. Be like, what's the big deal about these skates? But I plan on doing interviews. Of course, we gotta talk to Rob Thompson, because, you know, Solomon skater. Are they affiliated with the ski company? Yep, same company. Yeah, Saul, good catch. Feinbergs. ST80s. Oh, okay. I forget that they did that. Yeah, I have no idea what to expect. I know that people love these skates, but I'm gonna be completely honest about my opinions. And I honestly think one of two things are gonna happen. I'm really gonna re-solidify for people that these skates are amazing, and because I will either agree, obviously, or won't. But I'll be real. Like, part of me kind of hopes that I skate these are like, and exactly that. What is the big deal about these skates? But I skate in a completely different time. Back in the day, I know why they were a big deal. The R&D that went into them was a huge deal, and they are, like, sworn by. But I kind of hope to stoke a little conversation, you know? Am I wrong to say Soyel instead of AO Soul, or these tricks are different because they look the same? Isn't a Soyel an AO Torque Soul, where you have to be in the groove, like the positive groove of the soul? I say the trick, you know, because I say what I see, because I'll be real. Like, I'm souring to terms like hurricane, you know? Just say outspin 360. I'd rather know which way you're spinning and the degrees of the spin. I'd rather also, rather than hearing like AWOL or Soyal or Overpuss or all these other things, I get it. But I'd rather just hear the vernacular. This AO Soul, AO Top Torque Soul, True Top Torque Soul, like, that's just me. I know that's not everybody. Obviously, these names exist for a reason, and I don't want to disrespect the people who came up with those names. I know it's important. But me, myself, and I like to hear the tricks. I like to hear the long form of the tricks. In the 90s, Adidas wanted to tap into the emerging inline skate market, so they bought Solomon Ski Company, infused tons of capital, and had them create aggressive skates of the future. Yeah, I was watching Nick Riggle's interview yesterday on Jump Street, suggested by the Rob Thompson, because I wanted to get a little bit more info on the skates. Especially when I get them, I have to make a video about them. So, I'll be skating them stock and probably getting into some dumb situations. I most likely will switch out the wheels, but the very first UFS skate. Okay, the ST80, really? Oh, ignore the ST. Well, then what kind of skate is it? Someone tell me. Overpuss. What kind of skate was that? I don't know. I can't see on there. Let me see. What skate is this? What model? I don't know. I'm not familiar with Solomon skates. Topside Machio. Feinbergs. So they're just the Feinbergs? They're not an ST8, they're not an ST9, they're just the Solomon Feinbergs? Is that real? Hurricane is not always outspin? How? What? See, this is why we can't have these terms. If a hurricane isn't always an outspin 360, then what are we doing? Why? You guys need to think of the newcomers. I'm just gonna be a little rude here. You guys need to think of people who are stepping into this sport, because I have been told so many different things by so many different people. This is why I don't like vernacular. That's the we have old heads, now we got me, the new head. I'm just the opposite of boomer. I'm a doomer. That's what it's called, right? I love y'all. I love you guys. I mean no disrespect, but I'm so confused. I've just been told every step of the way that a hurricane is an outspin 360. Please do not skate those horrific stock frames. You will have the worst session ever. Everything is a Savannah. I agree. Why do we even name tricks? See, I'm glad, like, it drives me crazy, man. I have people message me, and it'd be like, because they'll message me about my post, and be like, that's not what that is. It'd be like, well, then what is it? And they have a completely different answer. It's like, okay, please leave me alone. I'm just gonna skate. I'm just gonna skate, and I'm gonna stop calling tricks. I'm just gonna do a trick, and if it's a trick and I land it and I roll away, it's a trick. That's it. It's a trick and that's it. The name is Trick. I woke up. I woke up fanning the flames today. I'm sorry. I'm like 50% messing with you and also 50% very confused. Andrew Broomer. It's really simple, okay? Hurricane Soul is inspin. Hurricane Top Soul is outspin. Why? Why? Why is that? I'm not even asking for, like, who decided that? Why can you hurricane one way and hurricane the other way when... Ugh. That doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make no sense to me. Why are you always going live when I'm in meetings? It's the only time I can live stream. Did you see my debate with the dude from 1? No. I would love to. The Feinberg. So they're not. So like that's the name of the model, the Solomon Feinbergs. The skate. I'm talking about the shell. What is the shell? What skate is it? Did they name a shell after Feinberg? Every single skate that came out, even if it was a pro skate for someone else, it was the Rob Thompson Feinberg. I'm like, what is the shell? We need etymology. You rotate the same way to a Hurricane Soul and Top Soul, but from different sides of the rail. But you can outspin 360 a soul and you can outspin 360 a top soul. Do they always have to be the same direction? So is a hurricane... Outspin 360, inspin 360. That's what we're saying. That's what we're saying now. Hurricane's dead to me. This is the nail in the coffin. ST model. Okay, thank you, Sean. I appreciate that. I am so confused. My brain. Guys, I'm dying over here. The Siably is a spitting image of a local skateboarder called Puebis. Puebis. So we just call him Puebis. Savannah AO Unity. Looks the same to me, except Savannah, one of those foot wraps around the other. I'm also confused. Savannah, you lead with your back foot. Savannah, you lead with the underfoot. Unity, you lead with the overfoot. That's it. Savannah and Unity are different tricks. Yeah, I'll be real. That, like, though I understand what you're saying, I think it just makes the vernacular more confusing. And I've talked to other new bladers. I've tried to explain it to skateboarders. I've tried to explain it to scooters, and they're like, that doesn't make sense. And there's a lot of things that do not make sense. And I'm gonna add... oh, man. Like... just say in-spin 360, out-spin 360, or you will confuse me. How about, let's go with that. I don't care what you say, but if you're talking to me, you're gonna confuse me. Hurricanes are named as such because they appear that you are spinning the hard way. Okay, so it is... it's always... so... like... but it's not... who defines the hard way? Ah! Guys. So you can spin the hard way, but it can be the hard way spinning inward, and it can be the hard way spinning outward. Oh, guys. You guys are, listen, I just don't know what I'm talking about, and that's okay. Maybe it's an ST Feinberg, technically. Really, I am so interested in that. Well, listen, I'm happy to have some Feinberg skates. That's pretty cool. Should be getting those, probably within the month. I don't know if I'll really be able to skate them until I get back from the Mex tour. Hurricane escalated quickly. Every trick is Savannah, every Solomon is a Feinberg, just like soft drink is a Coke. Nah, I'm not naming tricks anymore. We don't have names for tricks. When people ask people ask me at the skate park, what was that trick called? Doesn't have a name. None of them have names. You just do whatever you feel, whatever comes to your heart, you do it. And then we all clap and we move on. I think some marketing called it the ST Aaron, but I haven't double checked. So is it like different in any way than another ST skate? Is there another is like the ST80 the same technically, like, cuz you know me, obviously I'm sitting here overthinking all of this. If you're gonna name a shell something different, I would expect the shell to have something different, you know? So if it's not a ST80, ST8, ST9, I don't know the models of Solomon skates, clearly. Is there something different about the ST Feinberg? Or is it just that it's an ST skate and it's a pro model? Like, what makes a skate an ST9 or an ST8 or an ST80? You feel me? And then what makes the skate an ST Feinberg? Other than, is it just the name? Is it just the time that it was produced? Are they all similar, not the same? Are they all the same? I don't know. I'm gonna have to know these things. Oh, speaking of which, Sean, I'm gonna call you up when I get those skates because I want to interview you a little bit for the video as well. It'll be a longer video, but I'm gonna talk to Rob. I want to talk to you, and then I want to find one more person to talk to about the skate. Specifically, I'd honestly, maybe Mike. Mike could probably have some good info too. Yeah, terrorize. I mean, if we've learned anything, you don't even need to talk to me about it. The Hurricane, the ST Hurricane Savannahs. 360 soul and call it a day. Temporarily blind. There you go. Okay. See, that makes sense. So it's a hurricane if you are temporarily blind, but how can you hurricane in in-spin? Because you'd like, I mean, I guess at all points in a 360, you could say you're temporarily blind. But that that would mean any 360 could be a hurricane. We need some linguists and some mathematicians and some scientists up in here to come, that people who have never rollerbladed, to listen to us talk about this stuff and be like, here's where there's holes in that logic. I feel like every time I get deeper into these conversations, I'm like, I find more and more logic that confuses me. It's a good point. Just because you don't understand it doesn't mean it doesn't make sense. I mean, yes and no. If you can't explain it to someone in text, that does it make sense? Right. No, Sean, or Solomon, you're absolutely right. That's what I believed this whole time. That if you're doing a hurricane spin, you're 360 spinning out from the obstacle, away from the obstacle. But I'm being told today that that is not true. I am now, my whole world is shattered and Hurricane is dead to me. I appreciate you, Sean. I'll be real. That conversation ended with he was gonna hit up me. And because I didn't reply in 24 hours, I was left off. I was, like, vilified. Vilified, like he forgot about you. So, no, it goes, I got a lot going on in my life, y'all. That's my excuse. Really made 2 aggressive skates, hard boot and soft boot. Interesting. The soft boot is the one that Icon, like, kind of remade, right? I think the liners were better. It's gray. So it's a pro model. The difference is the colorway and the specs. Blading was simple back then. Well, if we want to make it into, I'll be real. We want to make it into the World Skate Games to be taken seriously. It can't be. It needs to be simpler. I don't think it's that simple right now. The Feinbergs were the first to use a USD frame. Please correct me. Really? Okay. Hey, what's good, Travis? I'm having my brain melted today because I've just learned that a hurricane spin is not an outspin 360, and I have been led to believe that all my years rollerblading. First UFS skate, the Solomon Aaron Feinberg. That's sick. So I'm gonna have a piece of history? Dang, dude. Why would he send that out to me? That is so incredibly kind. I will put that under a light in my display case. Here's Josiah Blee skating right now, Saul. This dude is absolutely bonkers good. Etymologist come in and explain the origin of each word in relation to the trick. Oh, UFS frame. Okay, so not USD, UFS frame. Okay. I know, like, listen, I know what you're saying, but I don't think you understand what I'm saying. Is that as a new blader, like, saying that a 360 spin the hard way is way too vague. Oh man, I'd be hard pressed to think that anybody coming into blading is. I need Judas here. Where's Judas? Judas, Joe. Him and I had a long conversation about this when around Chicago. It's like, so are you also super confused about all of this? Yes. Even when you go and like look at the stuff, man, why was I led to believe an outspin 360 is a hurricane then? Because it's not an assumption. I was told that. I was told that multiple times. So what was that? What was this? Alright, we got a left foot topsoul. He spins outwards to the right foot. Wait. Yeah, right foot sole. Is that a hurricane? I don't know anymore. I would say it's a hurricane, but it's an outspin to a sole. Would it be an inspin to a sole? The soft boot is the Vinnie Mitten ones. Yeah, Saul, that's a good point. I mean, like, but yeah, I was just under the impression that you had to outspin 360 to do a hurricane. But you can inspin 360 to do a hurricane. So, like, but that's the thing. If you told me that was a hurricane soul, I would assume outspin 360. There is no part of me that would ever assume you did an inspin 360. That's, yeah, and so, and then it's per trick. It is, like, that is just splitting so many hairs in my opinion. If it's per trick. There's a ST hardshell and the STI soft boot. Okay. The icon was a non-aggressive skate made by Solomon that looks... Wait. The icon was a non-aggressive skate made by Solomon that looks somewhat similar to the Solomon aggressive soft boot skate. So that skate that Solomon made was the Solomon FSK. It's a Solomon Vinny Mitten. Oh, okay. Did Alex Sam's part already pass? Did I miss it? I'm not familiar with Alex Sam's at all. Neil. Cake blading? Did you check out Cake Blading? No. Like YouTube channel, Instagram, they have a new video. I'm not familiar. I thought the only cake I'm familiar with is the person who makes the 3D printed souls. In relation to direction, rather than saying hard way or blind, because that really leaves too much to be interpreted unless you already know. Thank you, Alan. Thank you. See, that's a good way to put it. You're helping my brain here. That's exactly what I'm trying to convey and can't. Relation to direction rather than... So, I think it makes more sense to explain spins in relation to direction rather than saying hard way or blind, because that really leaves too much to be interpreted unless you're already in the know. Thank you. Labels aren't required to do a thing. Yeah, it's exactly why I'm not naming tricks anymore. I know you didn't make the names, Eric. I know you didn't make the names, but you are defending them. I kid. I know where it comes from. I know that you guys have a long history with it. But I'm just saying from a newcomer standpoint, I don't think it's healthy for us to hold on to it. I'll be real. I really don't. And I know I'm probably gonna make some people mad by saying that, but I don't think it's healthy. I think it's bad. I've been so engrossed in rollerblading. You guys know, it's my life. I've done over like 400 live streams since I started 2-3 years ago. And I am just now learning that I've been wrong this whole time about the hurricane spin. I feel so stupid. Forgive me, Eric, I'm sorry. You know, like, listen, I kid, Eric, I appreciate you. Honestly, I would love to talk to you about it. Maybe we can, honestly, maybe we can make a video about it, because I'm super curious as to what that means now. And, yeah, I guess we'll have to just find examples of each one, because I do get what you're saying. I'm trying to think of, like, in context of explaining, to example, my parents, because that would be one of the first things to be like, what? Oh, okay. You know? Solomon FSK. Oh, yeah. Oh, okay, yeah, Travis, I'm not sure. Oh, yeah, Sean, I know, and I have been. Spooked, you just do the trick and look around and ask, what did I just do? No, I don't even ask. I don't even ask. I'm done asking. Say thank you and leave. Listen, I'm not saying you guys are wrong when you say it. I'm saying it's confusing when it's said. I'm not saying that hurricane that's wrong. You're wrong. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying it's confusing. To tumbleweed. Oh, tumbleweed soul. I'm calling everything a savannah. Everything's an overpuss now. Oh man, what a day. Thank you for being here. Like to stream. Listen, man, I appreciate it, Eric. It exists and you don't understand it. Yeah, that's true. And I'll like, I'm being honest here. I don't want to understand it. I just don't at this point. Outspin and inspin for me, and that's what I'll be saying. Because someone's gonna say I did someone now is gonna be like, they did a hurricane porn. Be like, so which way did they spin? Because I don't know anymore. They did a hurricane Mizu. I don't know which way they spun no more. I don't know. And that matters to me. Did you spin inwards or outwards? It matters. But Eric, you're right. You're absolutely right, dude. I do not get it. But I appreciate that you get it. And that's important. Someone has to. What was that called? Nah, you just ignore me. Terrorize, I get what you're saying. Go teach some kids how to do a porn star and come back to me. Hurricanes can be a little disorienting. I mean, a 360 spin in general, like, literally is disorienting, but... Yeah, I'm shocked. I did not wake up today thinking that I was going to be completely wrong about something I thought I was right about for the longest time. I'm disappointed in myself. Eric, honestly, I do think it would make a good video. I don't mean to rib you, brother. Like, I'm sorry if I'm coming off as rude. I am a little frustrated because, not with you, with myself. Because I was just like, how did this slip through the cracks? How did I not know this? Oh, man, yeah. TikTok makes a lot of things just way too accessible for children, I agree. So what did cake blading do? What were we talking about with cake blading? Cake. Ugh. Sorry, y'all, I'm burping over here. Cake blading. So what's going on with cake? I don't see anything particular other than still making soul plates and stuff. Oh, hey. Okay, maybe this is pertinent. Maybe this is why. If I want a new soul plate for the Solomons, I could reach out to cake blading. I'll be honest, I like... The thing I remember the most about cake blading was when someone 3D printed a skate stand, and they commented in the comments and was like, you ripped this off from me, how could you do this? You're just this, that, the other thing. Is like, you did not invent skate stands, my friend. That's all I remember about cake blading. I've heard good things about the souls though, so, you know, if I need some souls, that's probably who I would potentially be looking at, but... Yeah, I remember that and being like, oof, okay. Am I missing something, or is there something new that came out? I'm sorry I'm so controversial today, but I woke up and chose violence. Yeah, here we go. It was these. Someone 3D printed something very similar to this, and they got really upset. That's what I remember. It makes sense when you attempt them, even if it's just a stall. Oh, you mean like the... yeah, my thing is now I'm gonna have to go back and be like, okay, so a hurricane, like, and again, I'm not gonna use it. I'm still gonna say inspin, outspin, 360, and I hope we can come to terms with that. I'm not gonna hate on you for saying hurricane. I probably will be confused and need some explanation now, but like, so hurricane, a soul... inspin, hurricane, a top soul, outspin, hurricane. So like, are you outspinning top size? Are you inspinning regulars? Is it even that well defined that every single regular soul trick would be an inspin? Or like, cause now we're saying, so yeah, hurricane of soul is, and this is all just me making it up right now. What I'm saying is not true. I'm just gonna say where my brain is at right now. So if I'm at a hurricane, a pawn star, I'm gonna inspin. If I'm gonna hurricane a tops pawn star, I'm gonna outspin. I'm gonna hurricane, like... Or is it every trick is different? Well, I appreciate you, Eric. I do. Eric, yeah, honestly, I'll probably line up a video if you'd be willing. I'd love to just shoot something and talk about it. Travis is an OG that came back. Travis! New product I just came across. Ah, okay. Yeah, 3D printed souls. It's pretty cool, huh? 3D printing is going to change the industry. I still stand by that. From my understanding, 6-7 means nothing, right? That's... I haven't looked into it enough, but I did see all the memes. I like... has it evolved to mean something now? Something sick. What you gonna do? Something sick. You guys seen the new Sunny in Philadelphia episode? Topside, Pawn Star always be my favorite trick. I even learned it before I could do Shifty Royale. Good times. Never seen them before. Oh, Travis, there's people 3D printing whole boots. Hold on, let me pull it up. Maybe we should get this guy on. Castellini Julian. So check this out. Homie 3D printed a Solomon skate. And they have multiple of them and have skated them. Street, skated them. Park, streeted all the and not like me skating. Not like me just going to the park and jumping around and stuff like that. Homie skates these skates. 7 days ago in the skates still. It's gonna happen. The boot industry is gonna be disrupted by 3D printing. It will absolutely happen. If rollerblading really continues to get bigger, it will happen. What skates are these? Are these also... what skates are those? What skates are these? What are those? Are those 3D printed as well? Or are they just like etched? Or are they old skate? I was the main organizer for Windy City Riot 1 through 3? That's sweet. What? Got Red Bull lined up as a sponsor? Oh, that's sick, Travis. Welcome back, my friend. 6-7 my balls. Hey, what's up, Warlock? I love how the, I didn't realize the chat's just straight up covering the skate. Hold on a minute. There we go. We had rejects come out for them also. Oh, that's sweet. Them guans. Yeah, them icons. I'm confused by this. What skate is this? My first pair of signature soles 3D printed by Flebo are still being skated weekly by the homie I sent them to. The plates are like 2 years old now. Yeah, man, it's coming along, dude. Once they figure out what they need to do to make a boot flexible, but not crack and not like misshape, it withstand a bunch of impact, it'll happen. I am very confident that it will happen. We'll be able to do the frame, like, and then someone's gonna figure out urethane printing or something. Alright, it's 1:15, y'all. It's time for me to start closing out the stream. I appreciate you sitting here and listening to me ramble. Any and all things said on this stream are never ever meant to be offensive. I know, Eric, that you know I'm not mad at you, and I know you're not mad at me. I'm sorry if it came off at times. Sometimes I get, like... when I'm trying to figure something out, I just, like, on the front of my brain starts to hurt. I appreciate you, Eric. I know that you're being helpful. You really, like, every single time I'm in here saying things the wrong way, You've always got the right way of explaining it, so I do appreciate that. Man, I am just so confused now. I'm gonna have to start writing down some questions, and then maybe we can get together and just do like a new Blader and OG Blader talk about tricks video. And then we'll bring on Sean to blow it all up. And then Clark to blow it all up again. Oh, I love it. It's good. It's a good time. I appreciate the conversation. Yeah, dude, 3D printing is crazy. Ooh, challenge go skate without soul plates like they had to learn back in the day. Ugh. No thanks. I don't want to do that. I can't believe it's been 25 years of Windy City Riot. Yeah, man, it's awesome. Thank you for helping make those first 3 happen, because obviously that helped launch one of my favorite competitions on the planet. It is just vibe-tacular. Yeah, 2 years is good for any soul game changer, for sure. I'm pedantic, but at least I'm helpful sometimes. I'd wager you are helpful most of the time, my friend. I appreciate you lots. I appreciate all of you. Thank you for coming into the stream. If you want to support me, you can go to spookwackadoo.com. Please support us as we are moving into our month-long tour in Mexico. The Get Rollin' team is leaving at the end of this month, and they will be in November all month. I will be joining them from November 18 to the 29th. That was what I was able to swing, so if you've got any means of donating whatsoever, please go to getrollin.org and help us out. Meta pays for all of that out of pocket, and he does a lot of amazing work out there with the team. So please, if you could support it all, that would be amazing. If anything, like and share some of the Get Rollin' stuff. Otherwise, I'll go to feetandfourwheels.com, get yourself some merch. Support Shawn Michelson. He's an amazing dude that does a lot of great things for rollerblading. So be sure to support there as well. I hope you have a fantastic day. I'm also quite sarcastic. Same. Mad love. Yeah, Travis, I appreciate you stopping in. If you want to be here for the next stream, do the YouTube stuff, go ahead and subscribe and ring the bell. You'll get a notification next time I'm live. I like to do live streams as often as I can in between my 2 jobs and the filming and the family life, you know? I'm very passionate about this stuff, and that's a big reason why I sit here and ramble on screen for so long about so many of these things, so. I appreciate you, Eric. Yeah, man, I'm all about understanding as much as I can. I'm all about it. Peace! Peace! For free. On this channel. Give peace a chance! Oh, I appreciate you, Travis. Thank you so much. Alright, y'all. Here it is. I'm gonna catch you on the next one. I hope your next session is a good one. And I will see you in the next stream. Later, Bladers.